Welcome everybody. We're joined once again with Becca Lawrence for this week's Pet Project. Becca, how are you doing today?
I'm doing really good. How are you?
Doing great, thank you. And I see we got another fuzzy friend to show off this week. Who's this?
This lovely gal here is Boo. So she actually was a previous resident of ours here at the SPCA. She was adopted out, but they tried for about a year, but she just unfortunately would not get along with their other kitty. So she has decided to be very partial to other feline friends for her life. So yeah, Boo needs to go to a home without other kitties. And we're really not too sure about dogs, but I kind of have a feeling she'll probably be about the same.
But it sounds and looks like she's obviously good with people. Like she's been just a sweetheart the entire time we've been chit-chatting. So
yes.
So yeah. Clearly well behaved in that manner, but maybe is just better suited to a home where she gets all the attention.
Yes, I think so, yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful. So Becca, we were chatting last week about how you guys have an Easter event coming up. So I hear you guys have more details on that. Do you care to share with us?
Yes, absolutely. So we are starting today. We're doing Easter photos. So you can bring your pet and or your kid. And it's just by donation. So you can choose to donate whatever you'd like to donate. And we can print out a copy for you, but we are also going to email them to you as well, too. So if you want to make them into a bigger photo or anything like that, then you have that option as well. But yeah, we are doing it today until the end of the day. And then on Wednesday, same thing, 12 until 5. And on Thursday, 12 until 8. So we do have a scheduling thing that you can use on our Facebook page. You can click on the link and you can book your time slot.
Beautiful. There you go. So if anybody out there would like to get their photo taken for Easter, it's a great time of year to, make a memory. So certainly get in touch with the SPCA, book your appointment, and, make it happen. Beautiful. Yeah. And so Becca, we were also talking last week, you guys have a volunteer program, and word is that it's going very well. You guys got a lot of applications. So why don't you tell us how that's all transpiring?
Yeah. So, since COVID has shown up, we haven't really been able to have our volunteer orientation. So I've had a boatload of volunteer requests. So I finally was able, we kind of developed enough of a process to be able to have our volunteers back here at the shelter. So I've been sending all of that information out and we've had a great response. So basically, if you want to start volunteering, it's a nice, quick, easy process and still the same training, but it's just a little bit easier. And yeah, we'll try and get you into the shelter as fast as we can to start volunteering.
Beautiful. So you are still accepting applications then? If anybody out there, perfect. So you're not too late. Yes. If you're at home and you're wondering, can I still make it into volunteer, you can just send in your application. Beautiful.
Absolutely.
And another topic that we've been talking about lately is your guys' Barn Buddies program. Especially with the spring, it's kind of kitten season out there. And, there are some wonderful farm cats who are still looking for homes, I hear.
Yeah, so we've had some colorful ones come in. They don't care for human contact sort of thing, so we would like them to go out either to a shop or into a barn scenario. So we do have quite a few that are at the vet clinic right now over at Animal Hospital, and they're doing their spay and neuters. So probably as long as they're looking good and happy and healthy by tomorrow, they will be ready for their new forever homes.
Beautiful. So if you're out there and you're a farm owner and you're looking for a mouser, that's the exact kind of cat that you want. One that can, help, feed itself as well. So beautiful. And so how are your overall numbers, Becca? I always like to ask, are you guys, reaching capacity? How are things looking for your cats and your dogs and all that?
Yeah, we're still doing really good. Actually, we only have a handful of dogs here. And then same thing with the cat. So we've been calling steady off our waiting list for the last week. And, we're getting bookings in here and there, but it's a nice gradual increase in numbers. So we're expecting soon for kitten season to start, but, we're just glad we're able to get a lot of these adult stray cats that have been out there for a little while. And yeah, so it's been a nice gradual increase to full again.
Well, that's great to hear. And speaking of kitten season coming up, I got to ask about your physical item donations. Is there anything that you guys need in anticipation of the kitten spring season coming up? Or anything just in general?
Yeah, yeah, we always, like litter, any kind of litter is fine. We always try to help our fosters out as much as possible. A lot of them like to do it on their own, which we really appreciate. But we always want to be able to set them fully up. So if litter pans, like the smaller litter pans, is a good one to send with fosters. Any kind of litter, dry kitten food, Purina and Whiskas seems to be the most popular with the babies. And wet food is fine as well too. But yeah, anything to set up those kitties, even if you're looking to get KMR, the powdered milk, that we can definitely take that as well.
Beautiful. Well, you heard it there, guys. You have a whole list of items that the SPCA could use. If you happen to be shopping and you see something on sale, a big box of cat litter, maybe do a good deed for the day and pick one up and drop it off on your way home. Well, that's unfortunately all the time we have for this week, Becca, but I want to thank you for taking the time to speak with us again, and we will talk with you again next week.
Yes, we'll see you next week.
Thank you.
Manage your waste and recyclables with Quick Pick Waste Disposal. 100% locally owned and proud to serve and support the communities we call home. Quick Pick, the convenient solution to avoid pollution.